Hart. We come around, we sit on the back of the tub. What up, y'all? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah.
Another episode of Cold as Balls with a live audience. It does not get better. Ow! Ow! Okay. Right on the back of the tub. Alright, world, welcome to another episode of Cold as Balls. You already know what we do here. It's not about me, it's about the people that I get to sit next to. And this episode is no different. They only get bigger, they only get better. I got the man, the myth, the now legend. I want to say arguably the best wide receiver in the NFL today. Y'all show some love to Mr. Jamar Chase in the building. Jamar Chase in the building. Welcome, man. Thanks for coming on, dude.
I appreciate you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, man, I appreciate you coming. You know, this is a show about flowers, right? It's all about giving love, showing love. First and foremost, I got to congratulate you. Well-deserved contract, well-deserved moment for you. You know, an amazing career that you're putting together. You're going into year 5? Year 4 or 5? Year 5, right?
5.
Year 5. And I think right now, man, with success that you've been able to reach and obtain in the NFL is insane. Before we get to that, I gotta talk about LSU. I gotta talk about the team that you played on. You, Joe Burrow, who else? What was the other wide receiver? Jefferson? Justin. You had Justin, Joe Burrow, you. Amazing pieces to the puzzle. Of course, you got it done. But in college, during that time, the lights were so big. You're in one of the biggest college towns, playing for one of the biggest and best college teams. What was the feeling of stardom then in LSU? How crazy was that of a time for you during that team's run?
Honestly, if you got a quarterback like Joe Burrow, all our attention goes to him when you win a Heisman. So, but other than that, man, honestly, it was fun. Great experience to be at LSU. I had a great time there. I went for 2 years and a half, and then I left because of the COVID. But other than that, man, I had a great time.
Nice. The year when you left, you know, there was conversation, because I think you sat out. Did you leave or did you sit? There was something that was attached to, like, did you sit out because of COVID or did you leave?
Yeah, I left.
You left.
It was like an opt-out situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
And going into the NFL, I mean, look, the conversation then was, oh shit, where's he going to go in the draft? I think you went 5th? You went 5th in the draft?
5th overall.
5th overall in the draft. Coming into the NFL, what I love to know is the immediate thing that you saw that was different from the college game. What was the first thing that you realized about the play in the NFL versus college?
Well, in college I had signals. When I got to the NFL, we had the huddle. I had to listen to the play a little different. So that was the first adjustment, just the speed of the game. It was always so fast for me when I first got there, but I just played off my athleticism. And then as I slowed the game down in my head, I started to see the game increase.
You saw it increase. For you, when you say the speed of the game, define that a little more for our audience. Are you talking about, you know, just how fast-paced the game is in live action? Because like you said, you're going off of signals, but here it's plays. But the defenders, what they're reacting to, what they're looking at, was there a difference that you saw in the actual physicality of the cornerbacks in the NFL versus the college?
It's a big difference from college and NFL with cornerbacks, just because they know more leverages than the college dudes do. In the NFL, they play off more splits than in college. So a DB could look at my split and can tell when I'm about to run if I'm too far out or I'm too far in.
For you, when you came in, was there ever a moment of what I would call light fear? You've been playing the game for a long time, but the NFL stage is different. Those lights are brighter. The moment is much bigger. Was there ever a moment of fear attached to, oh shit, like, this is it, I'm here, I don't want to fuck this up? Like, what was the first days of the NFL like?
I would never say I was scared of fear of nothing.
Okay.
But I had a big swing coming into the NFL. Everybody knows this. I had like a drop, like I was sick. I was dropping everything in the preseason, and media was blowing me up. ESPN was blowing me up, saying I was a bust and etc. So that was the only thing that I went through in the NFL that I could say that had to make me mentally focus on what I'm doing.
When you say mentally focused, of course, you know, we're talking about just one's head, one's mindset, how you can become your own worst enemy. At that moment of low, were you questioning yourself, or was it a moment of like, no, it's time to dig deep, show this league what I'm capable of, and show out and get the respect that I do to deserve? Like, was it more of a personal thing, or were you a little vocal about it back then?
For me, it was more personal because I sat out a whole year, and then I came back to the NFL, and the first thing I do, first time people see me start playing football again, was me dropping passes. So you know what I'm saying? That right there was like them trying to mentally mess me up in my thoughts, take away my game, telling me I'm this and that. But you know, you block out the noise and you worry about yourself and get your mental right, then everything else gonna come.
Before we get deeper in the tub, man, I gotta ask a question. This is something that I always like to ask athletes when they come on the show. What's something interesting that you got in your locker? In your locker. In the locker room, in Jamar Chase's locker, what do you have in there that's interesting?
The most that I have interesting is probably a blade.
A blade?
Gotta cut some boxes when I get some mail, you know?
Okay, all right. I was about to say, what are you doing? What are you doing? Who in the locker room?
Nobody. I just gotta make sure I got the blade for the boxes.
I got it. You talking about for boxing, a box cutter.
Yeah.
Let's call it a box cutter.
Yeah.
You went old school on me.
Yeah, I am.
A blade, just in case somebody get out of line.
Yeah, the blade is a little easier.
I got you. Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what I keep in my locker, which is a very good question and segue. You know, light stuff. A fan, because I get hot. These are my gloves for when I played football for the church league. Some of my best gloves.
What size gloves them is?
Yeah, a lot of passes according to these gloves.
What size they is?
Don't let the colors in the rhinestones fool you, Jamar. They did a lot of action with these. Also, what I love to keep in my locker is my Old Spice Fiji body wash scent of palm tree and coconut and 24/7 shower fresh. A moment for me to just tell you about myself, Jamar. Nothing else. Don't even look into it. This is just what I do. Thank you, Old Spice. Okay, Jamar, time for us to get in the tub. Let's go. Deeper in the tub. The question's about to get harder, so we got to get colder. Let's go. In the tub. In the tub, Jamar. That's right. In the tub. All right, good. Okay, Jamar. In your first year, you had the privilege of actually getting to the Super Bowl. Holy shit. Holy shit. You come into the game, a tough preseason you had, but then in the regular season, you started to show up and you started to show out. The Bengals get to the goddamn Super Bowl, a city that has been dead in regards to football, a city that has been looking for something to celebrate. Not since the late days of the Icky Shuffle has the city of Cincinnati had anything to celebrate. Not a playoff game, not a winning season, a shit city with no wins
All right.
But again, I'm just trying to set the stage.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm trying to set the stage.
It.
Yeah, but I just want to make sure that the crowd understands that the Cincinnati Bengals haven't been able to cheer for shit for years. And then you come and you get to the Super Bowl. The feeling that must have given you at that point in time, for you, for Joe, knowing that, okay, wow, we are bringing football back to Cincinnati. Has that motivated you more in the early stages of your career, knowing that you have given the city a pulse in regards to football?
Honestly, I think just bringing something to Cincinnati is incredible.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're talking all this bad stuff about Cincy, but it is pretty boring there.
Yeah.
But the people are incredible.
Yes.
They're beautiful.
It's a real city. It's a fanfare city.
Yes. They are very good people there, but it's kind of boring for me because I'm from New Orleans, so it's a little more everything. But we're gonna definitely bring a championship to Cincinnati, man. We're close. We're biting our nails, trying to get it. So I know everybody in Cincinnati waiting for it. We're pushing to get it for y'all.
You actually have some Bengals fans here. There's a lot of people with Bengals jerseys on, which is a big deal, man. And that's what I mean. Never before have I seen Cincinnati Bengals jerseys in the crowd. It's been a long time, but in the last 4 years, it has happened. Like the conversation of you guys getting closer to the big game, getting closer to the idea of winning a title is real now. And the pieces are there, right? Like you really do have the pieces. What I love is your relationship with T. Higgins, man. There's not a lot of relationships that are on display for fans to really see and witness. It was your contract year. I just congratulated you at the top of the show. But one of the things that I loved that I read is that you were very adamant on your teammate getting his contract done too.
Yeah.
You didn't want it to be a one-way street. You knew that your brother deserved the same thing.
Yeah.
And I heard that you were vocal in getting that done. Can you just talk about that relationship, what he means to you and the team?
Yeah, man, T is a great person, man, great personality. Comes to work and does what he's told, attacks every day. But man, I seen him since I got there, man. It's been a roller coaster for him, and I'm so happy that he got the opportunity to get that new contract, man. He really deserves it, and you know, he's been through hell and back, so
yeah,
I could do nothing but just praise him and just keep pushing for him.
I think that says a lot about you and your character. You know what I mean? I'm a people person, but I think the genuine side of what people are, it always has an opportunity to show itself. So for you, at this moment in your career, having the success and taking time to share that success, that's a big deal, man. So major shout out to you, and shout out to your brother T here, because I hope that he says the same thing. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. That's Daryl, that's Bam. Holy cow, Bam. Is that who I think it is? Okay, that's who I think it is. Okay, I should be quiet about it. Right now you're just shadowing Bam for a second. Bam, I thought it was your son. It's not your son? No? Okay, well, I can come and shake your hand at least? Good, man. Pleasure. Good to meet you. A lot of riz happening right now. I get it. I get it. He's a big deal, man. He's a big deal, Jamar. This is a big moment. He just came out and blessed us with this moment. All right, I'm going to keep the interview going. Yes, what? I see, no. What? Okay, I'm going to be quiet. Okay, no, shut up. No, don't. Here, I'll do it one time. Is that it, right there? Okay, yeah, that's his thing. That's his move. Yeah, he goes viral for that. Jamar, I got to keep the questions going. Okay, all right. The camera saw. Okay, that's it. Thank you. I like it, man. Yeah, this is what the generation is today. Okay, Jamar. All right, Jamar, I gotta keep the questions going, man. I think the thing that I'm most interested in, I'm willing to bet other fans here are interested in, this big contract. It happens. You know, a lot of people say when you get the money that your idea of the game changes, your hustle changes. Has the money empowered your hunger or lessened? Hold on, don't answer yet, Jamar. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, Bam, get his little ass out of here. That's it. That's it.
You're not in there, Kevin.
I'm about to get in there. Yeah, I'm about to get in there.
No. You need to get in there, Kevin. You know what? Get in. You are right. Gotta get in, bro.
You are absolutely right. Hold on.
No, calm down. Come on.
All right. So.
Whoa. No.
I got a long torso.
Hey, I'm sure they got a taller stool enough for you so you don't drown.
All right. Shit. All right, Jamar. The big question is, has the money changed? I'm in the tub, man. Get out of here before I chop you in the back of your neck. Has the money changed you, or has it hungered you more?
I would never say money will change me, man. I've always been the same person. My closest friends can tell you that every day. I always wake up with the same hustle and hunger to get me better than the next person. I strive to be better than everybody, so I'm always keep this mindset.
I love that, man, because you know, when you do achieve the things that those want you to achieve, and you stay great when you are great, it's a bigger conversation of greatness. And I think right now, you know, we're talking about the best wide receivers in the league. The conversation between you and Jefferson is real, right? It's like, it really is a 1-2, and it's an either or. I think what I'm more curious about is, who do you worry about lining up against? What are the cornerbacks that make Jamar Chase go, shit, today's gonna be a tough day?
I can say a hand of them.
Give me three. Give me three cornerbacks.
Denzel Ward off dump.
Strong.
Him twice a year. He's pretty good. I've been playing against Joey Porter a little more. He's a little longer than I expected in my division. And then I could just go with one I got this year, you know? I'm gonna go with Jair Alexander.
I like that.
Because it's my first time gonna be seeing him. And then I remember one time we came and met each other at camp, but he didn't do nothing, you know? So
Okay.
it's gonna be an exciting year for me.
I like that. I like that you know. I like that you got an agenda. And I wonder if they have the same thing against you.
I'm sure they do.
That's what football needs. Football needs the days of the rivalries. You know what I mean? Like when you talk about the old days and your Jerry Rices and your Deion Sanders and the matchups that got so much attention because of the media and more importantly the fans, the expectation. The game of football needs that. So I want to see those things go on display. Another question for you. You're at a point where mentorship is valuable. It's important. Who has acted as a mentor to Jamar Chase in the NFL?
In the NFL.
In the NFL. What, playing or not playing? A legend of old, current players. Who has acted as somebody that has helped you pretty much attack the game the way that you are?
I could say Tyler Boyd, Larry Overjovi, Trey Henderson, Sam Hubbard. Majority of the Bengals people, the older guys, that's not really there no more, took me under their wing, and when I was down at my moments, they took me and brought me up. So they did a good job with just letting me know that it's okay that I'm gonna fall. I just gotta get up,
That's it. What about the players, the older legends that were Cincinnati Bengals? How are they with the new franchise? I mean, you guys are, once again, you're playing winning football, you're involved in the postseason, you're in a conversation of championships. Have the older players embraced you guys and embraced the organization?
Yeah, me and Chad are always hanging out. I mean, everyone sees that. I'll be in Miami with Chad sometimes. It's not too many older guys that I can say that I've always met from the Bengals. That's back in the day. Sometimes they're not really around, or I just never met them.
Boomer Esiason, Ickey Woods.
I met Boomer Esiason one time in New Orleans for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
That's how I ended up meeting him. And I actually didn't know who he was. That's the funny part.
You didn't know who Boomer Esiason was?
No, I didn't.
Well, he look a lot different now. He look a lot different.
I don't even know his jersey number.
You don't know Boomer Esiason's jersey number?
I don't.
Boomer was a legend. I think Boomer was number 7.
You know how old I am, Kevin?
How old are you?
25.
God damn. 25. Shit. Man, did you know that? 25? With Daryl. Did you know that? 25. Dang. I'm 45, man. I've lived 2 lives. 2 of your lives I've lived.
Look good, bro. Look good.
Reminds me of when I played football. We was doing the same type of stuff, man. When I played. We were doing the same type of stuff. I gotta get you some tape. I gotta get some tape.
Not the basketball tape. I want football tape.
Football tape.
Okay.
I played for my church league. Everybody knows it.
You said church league?
My church league, yeah.
Sound like flag football then.
No, it was. We wore equipment.
Oh, Kevin.
No cleats, dress shoes. Everybody knows it. It's a real thing, man. It's a real thing. Let's talk about outside of football, man. We all know what you're doing on the field. What does Jamar Chase do off the field? Tell me what is it that drives you and motivates you when you're not playing the game?
Yeah, man, I got 2 kids, so those are my biggest things. Those are my whys.
Nice.
So I wake up every day just for those guys to push myself, make those guys better for the future.
Nice. How old are your kids?
2.
That's good shit, man. Good for you. Boy, girl, boy?
2 boys.
2 boys. Love the game?
Of course.
Ish. Yeah, there you go. I like it. For right now, questions I love to ask the younger athlete is about, thinking about life after football. Are you thinking about that? Are you now starting to mentally prepare yourself for what else can happen or what else you can do for when the game is no longer played? Is it coaching? Is it journalism? Is it business? Where's your mind at for when the game is done?
Right now, I have been thinking about it a lot more. But right now, for me, I just been thinking about getting into agency or being a realtor, being a real estate,
Okay. What about the city of New Orleans? You said that's where you're from. How active are you within the city? Do you do things and going back? Are you a big charity guy? Are you a gift guy? What's your take and what's your want in return for New Orleans?
Yeah, I go back every here and I don't really do as much for the city as I should now. I did something one time for kids and boys and girls club.
Okay.
Gave them school supplies and stuff like that. Chase Foundation. So I looked out for them then.
I mean, I think that's stuff that you learn. I think as you get older and as you feel, okay, I can do more, you will do more. It's not a commitment that you have to do. I think it's something that you'll grow to just want to do as you see what the game is giving you, you'll want to give back in return.
Exactly.
So excited to see what you do for the city, more importantly, what you do for the youth as you come. Yeah, you guys can clap for that. It's dope as hell. I love that. I love that. I gotta ask you, man. You know, I saw that after you signed the contract, you bought the Lamborghinis. You bought the white Lamborghini. You said, "Fuck it, man. I wanted this car. This is a treat to myself." What else have you splurged on? Where does the money go? Are you a car guy? Are you
All my money go to houses.
houses? Big house guy.
Not big house guy, but just houses.
Houses in general.
Yeah.
I like it. Are you into it? Are you designing, building, or are you just
I'm into it.
personal?
I'm all the way into it.
All the way into it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty deep into it too. But I build. You know, I'm actually hands on the ground. I'm the one putting the bricks together.
I doubt that.
Yeah, I mean,
Your
dude,
hands not big enough.
I'm just telling you what I do. You look at my hands, they scarred up, because that's all I do. All I do is shit like that. All I do is build. If you look at my goddamn hands, okay?
Legos?
I'm just giving you the goddamn Legos. Okay, all right, down. Okay, all right. Come on. Okay.
Yeah, get him some.
That's
Need
it.
a lot more.
We'll need a lot. Come on,
Need a
man.
lot.
That's it. That's it. Get out of here, little man. Get out of here. All right. Before we get ready to wrap up, another question that I have to ask, man. Outside of the Super Bowl, which of course is that's the big eye in the sky. You won a Super Bowl ring. I get it. What other personal achievements does Jamar Chase want to accomplish while playing football?
I mean, who doesn't want to win MVP and Offensive Player of the Year, you know, bro?
There you go.
I mean, that's the highest you can go to, I feel like.
Absolutely.
I done spoke Triple Crown into existence. I done first team All-Pro. You know, I done did it a lot already.
Yeah.
At this point, you know, all my focus is going to team stuff. You know,
There you go.
Team accolades, so championships, AFC championship, Super Bowl. We need to worry about winning instead of personal stuff now.
You know, I love your mindset in general right now. Like even within that question, of course, this would be nice, but I'm focused on the team. As a leader in that locker room, how vocal have you become as the years have passed? You know, like I said, you're going into year 5, and we know what Joe Burrow is. We know that he's a leader on that team. How has your role changed, and how more of a voice do you have in the organization?
I'm not gonna lie, this water getting kind of cold.
Yeah, it is cold. It's
I'm
called a
freezing.
cold tub, Jamar. It's called cold as balls.
Kinda shivering.
Yeah, it's fucking cold water. That's the idea of the show. Yes. How vocal have you gotten?
This has been like really my first year being all the way vocal.
Okay.
I'm usually not a vocal guy. I'm usually lead by example, let my play do my talking. But this is the first year where my coach was like, I want you to be a little more vocal for me.
Man? No. Okay. Nice. Here, let me see. Throw it to me. Let me get one. Here, let me get one. Let me get one. Let me get one. Throw it. Come on. Hit me. Come on. One time. Hit me. No. Here. Let me see it. Bam. Come on. Hit me. Real quick. Come on before I wrap up, man. Hit me. No. Bam. Hit me. Okay. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. No. He almost killed the kid. All right. Okay. Here. Come on, man. I just want to show you something. Here. One time. Okay. Bam. Nice. One time. Goddamn football off the set. That's right. No footballs. No fun on this set. All right, now Jamar, we're about to wrap it up, man. But I gotta wrap it up in true fashion. All right. Everybody here knows that I'm a diehard Eagles fan. You really do. I'm forever an Eagles fan. But I'm also a fan of competitiveness, and I love to see competition at the highest level. I cannot leave without saying it's dope to see what you do. More importantly, it's dope to see what you've done. 4 years! 4 years, man. You've achieved some great shit in 4 years. It's scary to know what's going to happen when you get to 10. So I want to say to you, keep the grind, stay focused, and get it done, man. A Super Bowl ring would be dope as hell on your resume. Offensive Player of the Year would be dope as hell on your resume. But right now, the conversation is real. Arguably the best wide receiver in football, man. Keep that conversation going. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all show some goddamn love to the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Jamar Chase. This is another episode of Cold as Balls, and we are live, and we are focused and energized because of you. Thank you guys so much. We love y'all. No more ice. No more ice. That's it. It's over. I said it's over. Okay, Jamar, get out the tub. That's it. I said it's over. God damn it, man. Get out the goddamn tub. Shit. Take a picture right here. Literally just answered whatever you want. All right, a question that I love to ask, man. I just want to know. You got to tell me, man. What do you keep in your locker?
Everything?
Just give me something. Give me one thing that people would not know or expect that you got in your locker.
A book, a Bible book.
A Bible book.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Strong. I like that. Well, you know what? Here's what I keep in my locker. Good. Golden. That was a pickup, guys.
Little punch in.